Welcome back to Libcast, the library podcast, hosted by the Library, University of Kelaniya, Sri Lanka.
Hello and welcome to Libcast, the library podcast. You're tuning into our special series, Neural Nexus Daily, where we explore the intersection of technology, information, and our daily lives. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into a topic that's reshaping lecture halls and study carrels everywhere, unlocking the potential of AI in higher education. As artificial intelligence continues its rapid advance, it's no longer a question of if it will impact higher education, but how. AI promises to automate repetitive tasks, make sharp decisions based on vast data analysis, and, crucially, improve itself over time. But let's be clear from the outset. This isn't about replacing the human element. Skills like emotional intelligence, adaptability, and the ability to navigate ambiguity remain distinctly human, and perhaps more valuable than ever. The challenge, and the opportunity, is to leverage AI thoughtfully. How can we use it to genuinely improve learning outcomes and enhance the student experience? From personalized learning paths to automated grading and feedback, AI can provide incredible insights into student engagement. But with great power comes great responsibility. We must also confront the ethical maze of data privacy, algorithmic bias, and transparency. So, let's chart this new landscape together, exploring the promise, the perils, and the practical applications of AI in the world of higher learning. The future of work. One of the biggest conversations surrounding AI is its impact on the job market. You've heard the debate. Some predict mass job replacement by automated services, while others argue that, just as in past technological revolutions, new jobs will be created, balancing the scales. We're already seeing automation affect certain sectors. But what's fascinating is the continued, and perhaps growing, demand for jobs that require a human touch, roles that depend on social awareness, humanistic competencies, and dexterity. Byron Reese, in his book The Fourth Age, makes a compelling case. He highlights the qualities that make us uniquely human, distinct from both animals and machines. He argues that there will always be a need for human intervention, for abilities that go far beyond what a robot can currently achieve. This has profound implications for higher education. It means we can't just teach for the jobs of today. We must prepare students for the future of work by fostering the very skills AI can't replicate. The Internet of Things on campus. And it's not just about intelligent software. The physical world is getting smarter, too, thanks to the Internet of Things, or IoT. We hear about IoT in healthcare or smart homes, but its potential is much broader. Think of smart cities using sensors to manage traffic flow and optimize energy. In agriculture, IoT monitors crop health. In retail, it tracks inventory for a personalized shopping experience. Now, apply that to a university. Educational institutions can use IoT to create smart campuses. Imagine buildings that adjust lighting and temperature based on occupancy, saving energy. Or a campus app that provides real-time data on available study spaces, laundry machines, or bus schedules. These applications can significantly enhance the student experience and boost operational efficiency. With the rollout of 5G networks, the possibilities for a truly connected campus are just beginning to unfold. The ethical maze of AI. This brings us to a critical junction, ethics. As we build these powerful systems, how do we ensure they're aligned with our values? Computer scientist Stuart Russell outlined 3 core principles that are a great starting point. The R's only objective should be to maximize the realization of human preferences. The AI is initially uncertain about what those preferences are. The ultimate source of information about human preferences is human behavior. In short, the AI must remain in a constant learning relationship with us, always serving our goals. Yet, we've already seen problems. The use of AI in law enforcement, for example, has raised serious issues of fairness and accuracy. So, how do we build better, less biased systems? Researchers like Lynn Metcalf have proposed using artificial swarm intelligence, a model inspired by bees, to improve group decision-making and avoid the pitfalls of individual bias. Others, like Geiss Overgoer, have created frameworks for businesses to use AI effectively and ethically, for instance, in marketing. But the challenge of regulation is immense. Do we need universally accepted standards for training AI algorithms? Should there be a form of warranty to ensure their safety? Who is responsible when an algorithm makes a mistake? We're seeing wildly different approaches globally. Compare the development of the social credit system in China with San Francisco's ban on facial recognition technology. It's a clear illustration of the tension between perceived economic growth and personal privacy. International coordination will be essential, and higher education has a vital role to play in training future AI professionals to navigate these complex ethical, legal, and philosophical questions. AI in the classroom, practical applications. So, with all that context, how is AI being used in higher education right now? Research by Forrester suggests a key trend. Robots and AI will automate the tedious and repetitive parts of jobs, freeing up humans to focus on more meaningful tasks. Think of a professor spending less time on grading multiple-choice questions and more time mentoring a student. We see this with tools like Pearson's MyLab, which complements learning with simulations, videos, and quizzes. But the real game changer is personalization. AI technologies like natural language processing and machine learning allow students to access materials faster and more efficiently than ever. More importantly, AI can create personalized learning pathways. It can see that one student is struggling with a specific concept and provide remedial exercises, while it challenges another student who has mastered the material. This allows students to learn at their own pace and in their own style. Automation in grading is another huge advantage. AI algorithms can provide accurate, timely feedback, freeing up educators for that crucial one-on-one interaction. We're also seeing AI create more engaging virtual learning environments, and, in a more administrative role, being used in student information systems. By analyzing grades, attendance, and other factors, AI can predict which students are at risk of dropping out, allowing counselors to intervene at just the right time. The results are promising. Institutions that have implemented AI-powered virtual agents to support students and staff have seen a significant increase in reported satisfaction. The potential to revolutionize how education is delivered and received is undeniable. The ChatGPT disruption. And then, everything accelerated. The emergence of generative AI tools like ChatGPT has been a seismic event for academia. Initially, the reaction in some K-12 school systems was to ban the tool, fearing widespread cheating. Colleges and universities have been more hesitant, realizing that a ban is both difficult to enforce and perhaps short-sighted. Instead, higher education is being forced to adapt fast. Some educators are redesigning their courses entirely, incorporating more oral exams, group projects, and in-class handwritten assessments. Others are leaning in, planning to incorporate ChatGPT into their lessons by asking students to critique the chatbot's responses, essentially using it as a teaching tool. With the release of even more powerful models like GPT-4 and rival chatbots from major tech companies, this conversation is now a top priority. Task forces are forming, and academic integrity policies are being rewritten to include generative AI in their definitions of plagiarism. The era of simply assigning a 5-paragraph essay and hoping for the best may be over. Charting a new landscape. So where does that leave us? Teaching in the age of AI means getting creative. It means remembering that these tools are designed to augment human intelligence, not replace it. They can speed up knowledge co-production, and even help level the playing field for students. The path forward isn't to reject or ban AI. It's to embrace it responsibly. Educators and institutions must craft clear policies and guidelines for using these tools, and they must be prepared to revise them as the technology evolves. This means creating assessments that are tailored to this new environment. It means doubling down on teaching critical thinking, creativity, and human imagination, the very skills that ensure our students are not just consumers of information, but creators of knowledge. The use of AI in education presents both immense challenges and incredible opportunities. It is up to all of us, educators, administrators, librarians, and students, to navigate this new landscape thoughtfully, ensuring that tools like ChatGPT are used to facilitate learning and scholarship, not undermine them. That's all the time we have for today on LIBCASD's Neural Nexus Daily. The conversation about AI in education is just beginning, and it's one we'll continue to follow closely. Thank you for listening.
And that brings us to the end of this episode of Libcast. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending your valuable time with us today. We hope this conversation has sparked your curiosity and given you something new to think about. We're incredibly proud to be Sri Lanka's first ever university library podcast, brought to you by the team here at the Library of the University of Kelaniya. Our goal is to keep bringing you insightful discussions, stories, and knowledge. If you enjoyed this episode, please help us grow by following us. You can find Libcast on all major podcast platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podcast Guru, Podchaser, Amazon Music, and wherever else you get your podcasts. Until next time, keep reading, keep learning, and stay curious.